I'm Vitreous, and welcome to Misery Mire. Now, previously on Misery Mire, I have covered a few top 10s. Now I've done top 10 items from Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, top 10 deaths from Mega Man 2, rules, which I barely follow, questionable attacks from first generation Pokemon, annoying enemies from any previous game I've done, and my personal favorite, my top 10 My Little Pony episodes, which turned quickly into a top 12, then 15, then 20. That one got out of hand. Still like it. Now, for Snake, Rattle, and Roll, I was gonna do the top 10 most annoying deaths. But there were far too many. And I was gonna do the top 10 things I liked about this game, since this isn't one of my favorite games. But I already covered that as well, I think. Then I found that there were some people trying to play this game. And, well, if my walkthrough-esque style show can't help you, here is a top 10 list. So here is my top 10 tips to beating Snake, Rattle, and Roll. Your experience may differ. Panicking makes everything worse. Sometimes the solution to this game is just not simple. Take your time, if allowed, and think things out. The best part of this game I can think of that shows this is that spike that blocks the way in level 7. It takes a lot of hits to die, and you still got a lot of stage to go. Not easy stage either. Don't panic, eventually it will die. Maybe. God dang, is it hot today. Oh, thank God Audible gave me this. Now, by learn how the world works, I don't mean figure out the logic behind this world. No one can do that. But being a 3D isometric game on the NES, things can get odd. You're gonna need to learn how fast you can move, how high you can jump, how far you can jump, how you move on water, and how far you can safely fall. And then, on level 8, you're gonna need to learn a bit about water physics. On level 9, you're gonna have to learn about ice, and you better learn that one fast. And then there's this weird gravity thing on the final boss. If you don't learn this stuff, though, you're gonna try to make jumps that you're just not supposed to make. Believe me, it gets bad. Yes, I know this is do as I say, not as I do. That's pretty much covers it. There are two that I know of in this game. The first one in level 3, which is insanely easy. I just didn't know what it was at the time. The other one is in level 7. Now, I didn't get this one, because this is a perfect run, and if I fell, I'd have to restart the level. But if you play this game normally, you'll be trading 1 life for 3, so I can't see how that can go wrong. You should go for it. Believe me, at the end, you're going to need all the help you can get. Except for a few exceptions, the NES didn't do random. Yeah, he's one of those exceptions. The same goes for Snake, Rattle, and Roll. Most of the death traps are on a set pattern, even the giant foot. If a carpet waits at a block for a ledge for a second, it will wait in the same spot the same amount of time when it returns. Same with the hidden razor blades, the silver spikes, and thankfully, the giant instant death snowballs. Learn the patterns and learn to outwit the game. Okay, despite sounding like I can't fill the list, this is to handle the fact that not everything in this game is pattern-based. You're still gonna need a little bit of luck with some of the random parts. course, this is just enough to make sure the game doesn't want to kill you. The pibbly shooters sometimes just like to spit out an endless barrage of bombs. The nibbly pibblies themselves sometimes like to just hurl themselves off of cliffs, with you probably chasing after. And the bell section of level 6, let's not forget that. You're gonna need a bit of luck to get to an area of the stage where the bells aren't trying to crush you, and then to get the fishtail. Heck, you're gonna need a bit of luck to even figure out what you're supposed to do with the fishtail once you get it. I'm not telling you this time. Go watch level 6 again. You're not gonna guess! Though good luck trying. These are starting to get a bit cliche. And to be fair, this would make the top 10 list of any game I do for hints. You just need to play this game a lot. Now, personally, I can't beat this game! I think. At least not on the NES, the way it was made to be played. I would recommend at least trying it on an emulator first, mostly for the save states. My personal record is the end of level 7. That's normally where I died out. Now, to be fair, emulator and save states is the only way I got through this. Because here's something that I didn't get on recording. But, if you lose all your lives, and all your continues, it's back to the start. And by that I mean level 1. Now that sounds obvious to me, and to anyone who's played a game before the invention of saving, but might as well cover it just to make sure, you know. The way new gamers go, they don't realize this was a thing. Now, I am kind of on the fence if these things are good or not, but there are 4 shortcuts that you should know about. The first 2 are in level 1. The first one being that rocket that you can hear take off and tease you as it leaves. That, if you catch it, will take you to level 8. Which isn't too bad, that's 80% of the game right there. But you aren't going to have any of the bonus lives, or the 2 continues. And I almost feel like you're going to need those for levels 9 and 10. The other one is under one of the lids near the end of the level, and that'll take you to level 3. Big deal there, right? The third one, is in level 3. If you can use a speed boost and get to a higher ledge with that lid towards the pibbly shooter area, that one will warp you to level 5. And then there is one that's in level 6 that I managed to find that I didn't know was there, seriously, during my recording. That one will take you to level 8. And that one isn't too bad to get to. So if you don't want to try getting the continue in level 7, I'd almost recommend that one. They are there if you want to use them, just don't forget that you have to sacrifice things to actually use them that you might need to win the game. It can be a hassle to try to defeat every enemy in some of these stages. So the best thing to actually do is to skip right over them. And, if that actually proves to be too hard, try alternate methods of killing them. Sometimes enemies that take a lot of tongue lashes will fall a lot faster to being Goomba stomped. Few good times. And this advice becomes critical in level 6 and 7, when the number of enemies is just too much, and the amount of damage each one takes is insane. I don't have a bad joke for this. But timing is going to be essential on many of these levels. Well, actually 4 and up. You're gonna need to learn how to jump so timed out well that you don't end up getting crushed by an anvil, being crushed by a giant snowball, missing carpets, getting crushed by a giant fish tail. Oh my god. All this stuff makes sense to me! Okay. This show is going to get very weird now that this game is done. Just warning you now. Say it with me. Don't try to kill the foot! Well, at least not on the higher levels. This might also be cheating since it goes along with avoid enemies, but I don't care if this is actually such a big piece of advice that, you know, don't try to kill the foot. And okay, it's fine levels 1, 2, and 3, but after that, don't. Since after, like, level 3, they decide to throw in bombs instead of 1-ups, it's not worth it. And on level 4 and 9, I wouldn't even advise to try waking up the foot, or just keep it in the lid that it's hidden in. Since, well, in level 4, it's just gonna screw up your jumping and stuff later. Also, I don't know if there's a foot in level 8. I never found one. And even if there is one, don't try to kill it. You're on a very strict time limit in that level. Also, you might need to kill the one in level 5. I was starting to find that it was throwing my timing off because it's in sync with the carpet. The carpet would get there, and then the foot's coming there, making me take the jump too early. So take your best judgment on that. Of course, the end boss, you have to kill the foot, and good luck with that one. Kill it to death! You're gonna need a lot more luck. Sure. I might have written myself into a corner on this one. Snake, Rattle, and Roll is probably going to be the hardest game featured on Misery Mire for some time. And, right now I have no idea what I'm gonna do next. But, whoa. Something's not right. Room is spinning. The oddball was mad at me. Oh, I shouldn't have drank in that. I have no clue what's next. But it'll be fine next time. I kinda